So, in order to find the angle, we use this inverse function. Now, the thing to note is that the inverse function uses the exact same ratio that we use for the function itself. So, here's our right angle triangle, right angle, angle. This, of course, is our opposite side. This is our adjacent side. And this is our hypotenuse. So, over here, I'm going to write the functions themselves, okay? So function. So I know that sine theta equals opposite over hypotenuse. I know that cos theta equals adjacent over hypotenuse. And I know that tan theta equals opposite over adjacent, okay? So for each three, now over here, next to it, I'm going to write the inverse, all right? So this inverse is essentially that the rule that I'm going to use to find the given angle in any situation. So if I were to be using the sine rule, the inverse of the sine rule says that inverse sine of that same ratio, O over H, gives me theta. All right, so then inverse cos of A over H gives me, close those brackets, gives me theta again. And of course, tan inverted of O over A gives me, of course, theta. One thing to note here, guys, is that this idea, tan to the -1, it's actually a button on your calculator. You have to hit shift then tan. Don't hit tan and then hit the -1 power. It doesn't work like that, because this -1 isn't actually a power, it's just something we use to say reverse tan. So, this quote comes from a guy called Bertrand Russell. He said, "To fear love is to fear life, and those who fear life are already 3 parts dead."